Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a Supremacy percent run in this game, Endless Legend, this game. This is going to be a bit of a weird video. I'm showing these two. I'm not going to show them in the future bits because I'll explain whenever we get in. This is going to be a bit of an interesting video because I don't know how long it will be. I have greatly improved and figured out how to make this run a lot smoother and a lot more consistent. It's still heavily RNG based, as you'll be seeing, but basically, I'm going to keep recording and keep playing until I get a good time that I am happy with. If I get that, nope. If I get that in the first try, then I will call it there. If I get it 10 tries, I'll call it there, and I probably will have to edit that because that's a bit excessive. But you get the gist of it. So I am playing Drakken against cultists. That has not changed. However, I have heavily optimized turns and unit creation and all of that. Also, some of the different settings that you saw me fiddling around with that I have to fiddle with between each game. Nope. Am I clicking the right? There's a certain box that you have to click that it increases the likelihood that you spawn close to someone, and that is this one, and I do not know why it's not working. But that's the first thing. And I kind of want to do this just because I don't like the not the implication, but the idea that I don't know. I think it would be interesting to show you guys how my process is when I'm actually doing these sorts of things. None furious. So I'm gonna try this. Endless Legend has a lot of RNG, and normally I don't restart this often, but for this run it's kind of integral because it's a really short run. So something that adds 5 seconds, just a little bit of extra movement, a little slower movement in the beginning, something where you're not producing enough. That is awful. What is my... I need to check my world size. Something's going on here. But just anything... Nope, tiny. All of these are correct. It's just I'm getting real bad luck. And honestly, welcome to this game. I really, really love it. It doesn't normally matter as much. For this run, it does, because you really want to spawn in the region next to or very, very close to your opponent in the section of the region which is closest to where they will spawn. That just reduces the amount of time you need to travel. In my previous run, they had to travel through 2.5 regions to get to the opponent. So this is good. This is a good distance. The one thing is, so we really want 10 plus production in our first one, so this is fine. This isn't ideal because there's this little thing in the way. It looks like there might be cliffs over here which can slow down our movement. It's hard to tell though, but it looks like this will be fine, and I'm willing to try with this run. Back here we could get more out into industry, just to explain my logic. Back here we could get more industry, but that's a full turn. That's a full turn of movement right there that we're losing. So I'm thinking something like this is going to be best. Because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I guess it doesn't matter because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, okay, so this one, we want it to spawn it here. So if we don't get it this time, I will try it again because it's a minute run. But let's get ready to start in 3, 2, 1, set. So I'm in the turn. It's going to freeze here briefly because it's processing 3 things at once that we just did. We're going to immediately start moving these guys down here. Move these guys over to production. Start crafting wyverns because that science research we got has already worked. We mainly want to focus on production because we want to get as many of these wyverns out as we can. However, it's more important to get the 10 influence so that we can actually declare war, because you can't do that until then. So that is the only thing to worry about. Basically, as soon as we get down here, we're going to declare war on these guys because these guys can fly. So that's the first split. Oh, okay. Oh, they need to be. So there's some oddities with terrain. That's going to slow me down a little bit, but it shouldn't matter too much. Oh, I messed it up. See, that's bad. This is going to be a little bit slow. We actually want them to attack us generally. So this is going to be slow, but this is basically how the run is going to go. And this at least works as a nice little example of how it works. Is because normally we want these guys to attack us because then we can take them over real easily. I don't think we're going to win this fight, but I'll give an example of what happens. Yeah, so we lose all our stuff. This run is basically dead. So this, I'm gonna stop the timer there and reset it. Basically, I'm just going to explain what went wrong here. These guys went too far up. Whenever they were passing over here, I saw them, and I should have attacked them and like forced them to fight the city. And that was the biggest one. There were also a couple issues with pathing and all that, but that is more just like me flubbing inputs than anything. So now that's a failed run. So normally, none of that would be stuff you guys would see. Since I normally just do a normal run. Or just like the run that succeeds. However, I also didn't want to just give you guys like a minute video. I thought this might be a little bit more interesting. If you don't find it as interesting to see my process and like what goes into the run and like have a bit more in-depth an explanation that isn't like really the run itself, tell me, because I'll take input on that. I am not tied to anything. I just thought it would be a bit more interesting. Either way, we'll get right into the next one. There's not a lot other than that to like go over. It's just really important that you get the Wyvern tech. Oh, this is good. It's important that you get the Wyvern tech. So that is fine. So 3, 2, 1, set. It's important that you get the Wyvern tech and then end the turn before they get over here, so that you're computing while the animation is playing. We might actually be able to kill. We might be able to pull off like a freaking. Oh, did I not do the research? I did not do the research. So that's unfortunate. It's fine, honestly. That's a little unfortunate though. That's gonna lose us some time. Oh no, I can't do that yet. So yeah, you want to get 10 influence ASAP. Because that allows you to declare war, and we can do that now. And now we can start sieging. Do that. Can these guys move up? No. Okay, and now we are just going to pump out wyverns. It doesn't actually matter because we'll win way before it ever happens. So these guys are going to get over here. This is already a little bit slow. Oh, I forgot to take the first set. That's a problem. Sorry, guys. I honestly, the time that I had the 115 was a pretty nutty, insane time. And I was not expecting that. So that is good for us. That's good for us and our team. I'm going to wait one more turn and then siege. This is not the run I will be keeping. I will be doing one more at least. I'd like to get it better than like a 130 at the very minimum. Oh, you don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, I messed it up. It's hard because I just look for the little number, and that's not what you actually care about. We're probably going to lose again, but this is worth like a last-ditch attempt. Okay, so that's, again, a failed run. So now we just reset. And I spent a couple hours earlier just practicing and like pathing things out. I wasn't trying each time, like I wasn't actually attempting a run. I was just like testing out little different weirdities with this game, because there's a lot of weird small stuff that is interesting to me. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna just keep going. If I don't get a 115, like a sub 115, that's fine. I'd like to get like under 125 or 130 at the very maximum. If this video gets longer than like 15 to 20-ish minutes, I'll probably edit it and cut out some bits. That's bad. So the distance that with the two that we've tried is generally what you want. It's a little frustrating that I have to reset all these settings in between. I'd prefer not to have to do that because that would make this, like 30 seconds to run, or 30 seconds faster per each load. And I mean, like having a solid state and all that would help me as well, but can't do that as much. Either way. I don't know if I want to mention that. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, that's too far away from me. I have it so that lakes and rivers and stuff are basically non-existent, but it's still not enough. Sometimes you get little, just weird, tiny lakes and streams, and that's like enough to oh, wrong one. Sorry about that. It's enough to just completely block you out, and that's a little frustrating. However, this is honestly my favorite run so far. Getting this down to a 115 was really, really hype and cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. I kind of wish that I'd been recording, but I wasn't really, I couldn't really under the circumstances. However, I am now, and hopefully I'll be able to get something as cool as what that was. So, like, I think, like, even if we get it up on this cliff, it's only 8, and that's, like, a little mediocre. Actually, no. Okay, so we're going to do it here, and we're going to really hope that this Fog of War has something in it good. And if it doesn't, that's fine, because we're going to have a lot of science, and that gives us a turn 1 Wyvern. But, let's try that in 3, 2, 1, set. Okay, got that one for sure. Yeah, it's up there. Okay, these are over here. These guys start making wyverns. And you move this here. I'm honestly just going to skip forward a bunch of turns. I'm just going to mash spacebar because I think that's ideal in this situation. I want at least 2 wyverns. You can't really attack them with just the starting 2. I might declare. I'm going to siege and start getting that down. Why did that not go through? Why is this not working? There we go. And now that I have my 2 wyverns, I can start doing it. I took a bad split. Sorry, guys. That was actually really good for the first one, our original time. Okay, so these guys are over here. That's what we want. It would have been nice if we had that second wyvern here. But this should be about what it takes, yeah. Okay. So with these 3, I should be able, or if I get this last wyvern out, it should be enough to capture this city. Yep. And time. So that's a 130. I am going to do some more attempts. If I'm not successful within like 5-ish, I will just take this one. I don't love a 130 because I definitely think that I could have done faster. Just a couple points there. Mostly just small stuff, but I definitely think I can do better than that. However, that is not bad. I'm okay with that. So let's just try a couple more, and we'll see where we get. Let's go blue this time. I think the best time that I had, they were blue. So maybe that's what's holding me back, is I'm not fighting against the blue cultist. I'm fighting against the green cultist. Oh, I need to reset. I actually did have a really fast 10 influence there. I don't know why I was getting 4 influence a turn. I think it was something to do with like a anomaly next to my home was giving me extra influence. I didn't really pay attention, but that's pretty good. This isn't awful. I think this is doable. So yeah, we're just gonna go right here on the edge. I think if I can, yeah, that's 510. Like this one's a little bit higher, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, this one looks better. We're not getting any research though, which is oh yeah. So I had something like this. We're not getting any research though, which is gonna make us have slow wyverns. This might actually be better. I'm thinking this one's better. Yeah, so let's do this one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, set. Ooh, I didn't get the lag there that time. Oh, I got it after. That was kind of weird. So now we have enough influence, so we can do that. We actually had way more than enough influence, but this works. So once I get at least 2 units, I will I think I can start sieging and declare war. Because when I declare war, their wanderer person will come home. Yeah, so I can... Oh, that hopefully doesn't mess me up. You don't want to move. Oh, that's... I don't... I'm flubbing, guys. I'm flubbing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Much better. So yeah, that'll call their wanderer guy home, and that is what lets us fight real good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it didn't kill any of their... oh, he wasn't in range. That could be a problem. Yeah, we're already slow, so I'm not going to take this one. Basically, here, I'll explain what happened. He was up here, so the fight was taking place, like, in this area, so he wasn't getting reinforcements from this. We really want him to take the reinforcements, because I don't think they get the fortification. I'm not actually sure about that. But, like, see, if we attack, it's, like we're not going to capture it, and we're going to take a lot of losses. So it ends up being, like, in their favor. But since it's because they have all these fortification, which essentially just makes their troops way stronger and tankier. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have that going. So he was up here, so they weren't getting the reinforcements. So we didn't kill the militia that's guarding this city. And that's, like, whenever we fight, that's these guys. So if there's, like, one of these guys, we can take care of them easy, even if they're tanky. But if they're there, it's a problem. I did like that start. It could have had a little... It could have been a bit better, but not too bad. I am okay with how that goes. No, not spread close. Rare. Okay. So, yeah, we're doing okay. I don't really know how I'd cut. I don't know. We'll see. I might just upload it, the whole thing for you guys, and we'll figure it out. You guys don't need to hear this. Sorry about that. But I'm just quite tired at the moment. So I'm having trouble thinking. That's really bad. Normally forested areas are, like, really good for this sort of thing. They all give food and production. However, these are, like, crappy forests. Okay, 3, 2, 1, set. Okay, got it. Go up there. This. Oh, I didn't... Oh, I need one more turn. Okay, never mind. It's actually better not to do the Drakkenlings, I'm beginning to realize, because they take too many turns to make. And one of these goes here. Okay. Okay, so we are getting set up at this point. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay on time. That should cancel their animation. Interesting. Nope. If you just mash the button, that's what happens. Oh no, you can't have more than 4 people. Oh, this is close. This could be a good time. Attack us. Okay, now on our turn, we attack. Dismiss. That was bad. That lag. Oof. Okay, so 127. That is better. Still could have had some, like, I mean, 115, dude. It was good. I'm gonna do 2 more. We're gonna say 2 more. Actually, no. If I don't get it in the next 2, I'll see you guys in the next one. Not continuing, because you don't have to watch that. However, if there's like 3 minutes left in this video, it means I got a better time. So we'll see there.